Hi investors, quick question for you. Do you know what savings $100 more per month now and until the time of your retirement would do for you in your retirement years? I find it funny that few in the financial services businesses provide this answer to consumers to allow them to take control of their own accounts and take the control of their own mathematics. I'm Professor Steve. Welcome to some short courses here. You might want to say it's Retirement Planning for Dummies, but the whole purpose of this video here, as well as the three that follow it, is to cover some basics of personal retirement planning, but also try to give the consumer the empowerment to be able to do these calculations themselves. So the question kind of stays, is your current retirement program sufficient? How do you know to answer that? How do you know who you could ask that might provide you an unbiased answer? In this particular case, I'm suggesting to you, by giving you these math tools, you can create your own assumptions, your own unbiased projections out there. The series, as I said, were 4 of them. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about where you are today. The next in the series is where do you want to be when you retire, what gaps exist between now and that retirement plan, and how do you plan, or how can we plan to fill those gaps from a mathematical standpoint. Later in videos I'll tell you a little bit more about my background, but kind of want to get into the crux of the matter here. But in each video we're going to try to give you a suggested path for you to follow in taking charge of your own financial planning, and I have provided an email at the end for feedback and any other topic suggestions. So the idea is, where are you today? Let me kind of switch over on your screen to a Excel PowerPoint, an Excel video here, or an Excel page. And what we're going to try and show you here is the idea, and let me see if I can kind of resize this for your screen, is again, where are you and where can you go from here? Where can you go today? What do you have? What do you owe? First step, if you will, is in this process is who do you owe, what do you owe? And put a list of all your credit cards, auto loans, personal loans, student loans, mortgage loans. Collect all this data. My next suggestion is for you to get collected all the data on your accounts. Now, it might be easy to say you know about your checking account, but do you have access to all your savings accounts? How about other CD or money market accounts that you might have lost or abandoned? You might have some U.S. savings bonds stuck in a lockbox somewhere. Your life insurance policies may have some cash value. You may have mutual funds that are not located in a retirement account. Any kind of stocks or bonds that either held in person or held, let's say, with Wall Street firms, and any other of those accounts that might be listed here. I'm also going to suggest that you do collect information about your Social Security. Now, this is not an account, so you can't get a value on the account, but every year the balance is provided to you through a mailing from that department, and you could get a brief summary of what your benefits would be at retirement ages. I've also suggested that you get information about any kind of collectibles, royalties, any other what I call quasi-financial assets, maybe even the current value of both your mortgage and your home itself to see what equity is there, and any potential inheritance or gifts that you want to include in your own personal analysis. Here's some of the examples I wanted to put together for you. I've put several different credit cards with interest rates associated with them. I've put some auto loans. In fact, we have a family here that has 2 cars in our example, personal loans, student loans, there's none there, and a mortgage balance that's handy. Again, in the idea of collecting your dollar amounts, what accounts do you have, money market accounts, collectibles, and the like, kind of start quantifying that. And in essence, what we've got here is the ability, and this is what the focal point of our presentation is going to be, is that if you take your current retirement account, let's say this IRA rollover, we can then calculate using certain assumptions on what that IRA account will grow to in 15 years. So the assumption in this case is that we're going to have somebody retire in 15 years. These are the tools we want to put in your hands. These are the tools we're going to be looking at the next several videos down the way. So let me go ahead and get back to the to our other account here. So once you collect the data, what we want you to do is keep these records so that you can continue to update these either on a monthly, semi-annual, annual basis. I also suggest that you review the next 3 videos because this is just step 1. We want to also get together with you to tailor a budget for your current household, tailor a budget for your future household, and determine your options on your current retirement plans. For example, can you contribute more? What we're trying to do here is gauge interest through the development of to the development of a website to fully address all these topics, not in just 4 quick videos, and again provide the education needed to get people to take control of this. Again, for any comments or suggestions, please contact me, Professor Steve, at diy.retire. That's DIY, as in do it yourself, .retire @gmail.com. Thank you, and hopefully you will see the next video in our series.